Hello, what's up, y'all? Hey, this is your boy, the Real. Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I pray and hope that this video reaches y'all in the best of health, in the best of mind, and of course, in the best of spirit. Man, today I want to share with you guys the Italian government's new measures to be deporting asylum seekers to Albania, or rather transferring asylum seekers to Albania. This concerns asylum seekers who are rescued at sea by certain Italian sea guards, certain Italian Navy or sea guards. So these people, once rescued at sea, they will be directed to Albania. They will be taken to Albania. In Albania, Italy has built a huge reception centers there, or rather detention centers, where these asylum seekers are going to be accommodated. As many of you know, or you guys already know, back in 2019, or I think it was 2018 or 2019, or I think somewhere in 2020. No, it was 2019 actually. The Italian government, the current Italian government, of course, Giorgio Meloni and Salvini's coalition had made agreement with the Albanian authorities that they would like to build reception centers for asylum seekers that they rescue at sea and whom they don't want on the European territory. So they will be taking them to these reception centers, or other detention centers in Albania, where their cases will be processed. You understand? And after processing their cases, those who deserve to be granted asylum, they will be taken to Italy here. And those who don't deserve to be granted asylum, or whose, or in other words, whose asylum cases might be rejected, these people will be taken to, back to their country. They will be deported back to their countries of origin. Some humanitarian organizations here in Italy have criticized this move on the part of the Giorgia Meloni party, Fratelli d'Italia, and also the party of Salvini, Lega Nord. The humanitarian organizations and the immigration and the immigrants' rights activists have criticized this move, calling it wicked, inhuman, and unjust. So today I want to share with you guys all the details on these reception centers, the cost of them, how much money the Italian government say they have spent in these reception centers, and how the procedures are going to go, and who are they going to be taking to these reception centers, and who they take directly to Italy when they rescue at sea. I will be giving you all the details on this in this particular video. So today, some 40, I think it was 40 or 45 asylum seekers who got taken to Italy. These 45 asylum seekers were already taken to Albania back I think like 1 month or 2 months ago. They were already taken to Albania. They rescued them at sea and taken them to Albania. But some judges here in Italy had decided that it was wrong and goes against Europeans' agreements on human rights violations, you understand. So they had, the judges had decided that these asylum seekers be taken to Italy. So they had taken them to Italy. And when they brought them here to Italy, they have started processing their cases here in Italy. They have rejected all the 45 people and have taken them back to Albania today. Today they took them back to Albania, which has inspired me to make this video and share with you guys. Now let's get to the details. So now I'm going to give you guys clear details of this Italy-Albania agreement on the transfer of migrants to Albania. I will give you all the details right now. So here we go. Asylum deal. What is the Italy-Albania asylum deal? Back in February 2004, Italy finalized a deal with Albania to transfer up to 36,000 asylum seekers to detention centers in Albania each year. Soon, the Italian government will begin detaining asylum seekers outside of EU borders. The International Rescue Committee, IRC, has warned that the Italy-Albania deal is costly, it is cruel, and it's counterproductive. It is likely to push people seeking safety onto more dangerous routes. So the IRC organization, or other group, they have kind of criticized this Italy and Albania deal. They say it is very cruel, it is bad, it is cruel, it is wicked, and it is counterproductive, and it risks to push people to take more dangerous routes to try to escape Albania and reach some other European countries. You understand, where they will find themselves between the hands of some other smugglers within the borders of Europe. Now, how does the Italy-Albania deal work? The Italian Coast Guard and the Italian Navy will transfer up to 36,000 people who they rescue at sea outside the European Union's territorial waters to detention centers in Albania. In Albania, those applying for international protection will be housed until their case has been decided. People who are granted asylum will be allowed to enter Italy, while others are likely to be returned to their countries of origin. The Italian government initially budgeted 650 million over 5 years for the deal, but total spending could reportedly exceed the 1 billion mark. 1 billion mark. Despite this investment, the opening of the detention centers has been delayed by more than 3 months. You see, so the Italian government has decided that the Italian Coast Guards and the Italian Navy will transfer 36,000 people per year to detention centers in Albania. Who are these 36,000 people? 36,000 people that they rescue in the sea. You understand, who have not reached the territory of Italy, whom they have taken in the sea. They take them in the sea and transfer them directly to Albania instead of bringing them to Italy. You understand? And the Italian government has initially spent like 650 million euro into this project, into building the detention centers, paying the people who work there for the food items they buy. You understand? They had initially spent 650 million euro in this project. But according to some reporters, it could go much higher. It could hit 1 billion euro per year. The Italian government could pay 1 billion euro on these detention centers they are trying to kind of build or trying to kind of form in Albania. Now, who does the Italy-Albania deal affect? Now, who does the Italy-Albania deal, these detention centers whom the Italian government, the government of Giorgia Meloni and Salvini have built in Albania? Who are the people this will affect? Now, the Italy-Albania deal affects asylum seekers, theoretically excluding children and vulnerable individuals who are rescued at sea by the Italian Coast Guards and by the Italian Navy and are nationals of countries that the Italian government consider to be safe countries. Individuals whose cases fit the criteria of fast-track asylum procedures will be transferred to detention centers in Albania. The Italian government has said that children, pregnant women, and other vulnerable individuals will not be deported to Albania. However, there are currently no guarantees or safeguards in place to identify these groups and ensure they are exempt from detainment and deportation. Asylum seekers who have already arrived in Italy, those who arrive by land or who are rescued at sea by NGO ships are not subject to the Italy-Albania deal. Now, like I was saying, who are the people that this will affect? The people that this will affect are the people that this will affect are individuals that are rescued at sea by either the Italian Coast Guards or by the Italian Navy. If you are rescued from now on, if you are rescued at the sea by the Italian Coast Guards or by the Italian Navy, what will happen is that they will take you directly to Albania. You understand? But they will take you to Albania if the Italian government has decided that your country is a safe country back in your country. If you come from Latin America, Asia, or Africa, or the Middle East, and that your country is considered by the Italian government as a safe country where there is no problem, then you are some of the people who will be transferred to Albania. But if the Italian governments consider your country to be a country that's unsafe, a dangerous country, where they see that you have a high chance of attaining asylum here in Italy or having a refugee status here in Italy, then they will directly take you to the Italian soil, to the Italian territory. You understand? And this includes women, children, pregnant women, and other vulnerable people. You understand? Women, children, other vulnerable people. Not all women. They say vulnerable. They say pregnant women, children, and other vulnerable individuals, like people who are sick, people who have psychological problems, people who have mental problems, people who have got tortured in Libya. You understand? People who have wounds. You understand? These people, they will not be transferred to Albania. They will be taken directly to Italy and have their cases processed. And have their cases proceeded. You see? And, wait, let me see. And also the people who are rescued at sea. As you know, at the sea, sometimes you get rescued not by the Italian Navy and not by the Italian Coast Guards, but rather by some NGO ships, some human rights organization ships. You understand? So you will not be transferred in this case to Albania because you are in the NGO's ships. You understand? You cannot. Nobody can tell the NGO ships to go to Albania. It's impossible. You understand? They will not allow that. So if you get lucky and and got rescued by the ships of the NGOs that are in the sea also shipping for migrants, if you get rescued by one of the NGO ships, then you are lucky to come directly to Italy. You understand? Or to another European country instead of going to Albania. You see? So let's move forward. Now, does the Italy-Albania deal violate human rights? Now, this is the big question. They're asking here, does the Italy-Albania deal violate human rights? The right to seek asylum is enshrined in EU and international law. People have a fundamental right to seek asylum regardless of their country of origin or where they apply for asylum. The IRC has warned that the Italy-Albania deal poses great risks for people on the move. The Italian centers for asylum seekers in Albania should not exist in the first place, explains Flaminia De Lescese, legal and advocacy advisor with the IRC Italy. Moving people to closed centers away from EU soil jeopardizes the basic human rights to seek asylum, effectively detaining individuals for their attempts to find a safe haven and protection. The people arriving in Europe should be treated with dignity and respect, in line with EU values and laws. Any migration partnerships with non-EU countries must be conditional on upholding dignity and fundamental rights of people on the move. Now the question here, the big question asked here now is, does this Italy-Albania deal violate human rights? Does it violate human rights? According to Flaminia De Lescese, one Italian woman whose name is Flaminia De Lescese, a legal and advocacy advisor with the IRC Italy, the reception centers or detention centers in Albania should not in the first place exist. They should not exist, she said, because this jeopardizes the basic human rights of asylum seekers to come to Europe and seek for asylum. She said they shouldn't exist in the first place. Guys, so we have come to the end of this video now. I hope that you guys understand all the details. Personally, what I believe is that what this measure the Italian government is taking is very dangerous. Like this woman said, Flaminia Del Chese said, she said it really jeopardizes the basic rights of refugees and asylum seekers. I do believe the same. Taking people to Albania will cause the people to take even more dangerous routes again and kind of engage with activities that are that might harm them in one way or another, or that might endanger their basic human rights in one way or another, or affect their human dignity in one way or another, while trying to go from Albania to get to Europe here. You understand? Those who don't have money, they will be forced to do any kind of job, you understand, to just have transport, you see, to kind of come to any European country. So I believe really is very wrong. I believe it is very wrong. You understand? But the best thing we can all do as immigrants is that we build our countries. You understand? Back, if in Africa, if we are Africans, we should build our countries. You understand? So that our children or grandchildren don't have to come through this same humiliation and be the subject of political games. You understand? Between Italian populist individuals or European populist individuals, or so-called extreme right wingers, you understand, and their populations, you understand, not come to Europe and become a political games between the European politicians and the European people. You understand? Really, I hope that all our countries become safe, much developed enough to allow us to live there in dignity and with peace and harmony. So that's what's up, guys. Until next time, see y'all again. Peace up.